know for setup, but there's not like a massive amount of setup here for the Rumble. And it is going to be Kazante as that final pick coming through. People are just still loving Kazante. Flowers.
They'll enjoy the grubs instead. And I always like it when a team prioritizes grubs when they have the early lane control, so you can get the early value out of hitting the turrets and maybe grab an extra plate or two compared to what you otherwise might get.
And I feel like this is really the only option though that Immortals have, because it does feel like there's prio in top and mid for TL, so I don't think challenging the grubs would be very easy. So, you know, even if you prefer the grubs, I feel like they kind of just have to take the secondary prize and accept that they're going to get the dragon. Plus, honestly, as much as you don't like getting a first dragon chem tech, I will say, I'm always happy that it means it's not going to be the soul.
No soul. Yeah.
So it's like,
That's a good
then you get the double grub spawns coming through. It's so easy to just poke away at these turrets.
Yeah, and they're not even starting the dragon, so this just means that they can't even trade the dragon for the grubs. So now they have.
When you're talking about when you hit tab and you look at the scoreboard and everybody's losing and that pressure that it puts you under, yeah, it's kind of bad when you're down.
Or do you think it's still okay to just keep farming?
Whoa, hold on now. KazaLoLLCShighlights. He's going to get engaged on, but he turns it right back around. A nice solar flare finds Armeo. He's going to try to get away. It ain't going to work. It's a one-for-one trade now as Core falls to the reinforcements of Immortals, but Ole needs to exit a whole lot faster than he's doing right now. A double kill for APA, and Mask is trying to get away underneath the turret. The Corki lives, but I don't think Team Liquid wants to allow that to continue happening here. APA just getting rid of the minions, forcing the wave up. They're cutting off his escape route here with Umpty and Daisy working together as Mask tries to escape, and Castle from Immortals, even in the same zip code as this thing. There's no fight they want to take. Yes, you've got the Zeri Shiv completed. Corki's still sitting on those components. There's just no fight to be had.
It is powerful. So like, people will have to be aware. He still plays Ziggs, and he still plays a lot of this champion that no
The Feather Storm gets him out of any sort of danger of Immortals trying to collapse. TL is going for yet another neutral objective, but this time Immortals have decided they want to take the fight. Castle goes all out, and Yon has to try to escape. The Equalizer brings down over the top, and now you got a whole lot of damage right back into Immortals' health bars. That's 2 dead. You love to see it. Hold on, we're already right back into live. APA in the middle of 3. Tries to rocket jump away to safety. Going to survive thanks to another shield coming out from the Ivern. Ole now the target here for TL as they go for their own counterattack. Nice little bit of knockback there on Core. Going to force the flash out of him, but Castle is still tanking, and he is not tanky enough. APA goes on a killing spree. He was in the middle of 3 Immortals players.
That is the matchup that I think a lot of people are looking forward to next week. TL versus Cloud9 is Tactical.
Tactical! Oh, man!
I don't think they have anything to say about game 1 this time. This one's looking tough from this spot.
Yeah, Team Liquid is just playing the laning phase really strong. And
unbothered there. Flash forward was able to get the final auto, and then the ulti right after it. Another fight.
KazaLoLLCShighlights once again leading the charge. Immortals firing back. Yon at half HP. Core still tanking here. The rest of Team Liquid is not close enough in time, so Core's going to be the first to fall. Now Castle once more on the front as Yon is forced back out of the fight by Tactical. He goes into the Feather Storm, and Castle is gunned down once more. APA looking to go to Reset City, but remember he already used the flash earlier for the pick on Tactical, so there's no way for him to close that last little bit of the gap. Yes, it's KazaLoLLCShighlights traded for Castle in a 1-for-1, but Team Liquid has superior health bars, they have superior items, and they have control over the mid lane here with the Herald. APA can't stick around long enough to force down the tier 2 turret, but Team Liquid's going to call that one a win yet again.
Man, I bet APA really wishes he had the flash for that play. There were so many low health bars. If he got one more reset, that could have been a potential quadra penta angle.
Yeah.
As that was looking like you jump forward a couple autos, everyone dies.
All right, APA putting the pressure on Castle. This Kazante has not been having fun in this game. Now KazaLoLLCShighlights ready to commit for real. Castle and Ole trying to stay alive, but a nice equalizer comes down on 4 as Ole's the first to die, and Yon picks it up. Now Castle's got to continue retreating, the redemption, but instead they're going to push further into the enemy jungle. Now if they can take Armeo, surely the Baron is on the menu. APA continuing to put those shots there into the Kazante. Nice all out coming out from Castle to put KazaLoLLCShighlights in a compromised spot. But APA's dominating. Castle's trying to run. Core still lives. Immortals are just outclassed and outmatched.
Tactical just got 3 shot by APA, and even the Immortals tanks are not looking tanky. They just don't have the gold, and you see APA with the rapid fire active drops the explosive shot. I guess it was 4 shots to kill Tactical. I just think it's crazy that APA right now is sitting on about 12,000 total gold. Kazante has about 6,500.
Well, Ole Here on the front, Yon could be in some danger, gonna land, flash away the redemption, ready to heal him up as the equalizer turns things around. Castle coming in from behind, but Impact is gonna play bodyguard to make sure he can't make his way into the fight. APA is gone like an Armeo, trying to escape. It ain't gonna work, man. Gun versus Deer, get over here. And Team Liquid just paints the rip bloody with them. It's a 5-0 ace.
The clean ace for TL, and they are pushing down mid lane. Impact just TPs immediately for it. They're going to go for the throw. At the very least, they're going to get the inhibitor, maybe the Nexus turrets, and maybe just the Nexus.
The only person respawning soon is Ole. Arel on his own does not withstand the Team Liquid tide. Tactical will respawn here in about 5 seconds, but that's not enough time, man. Goodbye to the Nexus turrets. Goodbye to Immortals in game number 1. Tactical showing up for a laser. It ain't gonna matter a whole lot. 14-2. Team Liquid made this first one look simple.
Wow, a 24 Gnar. It's like, again, you are kind of doing that self-counter pick. Like, this is the matchup that Kennon's pick into the Gnar, and you're like, well, I need an AD top laner because I have an AP jungler. We need something that's frontline.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever heard anybody have a negative perception of Impact. As Ole gonna get knocked up into the air here. Immortals wanted to go for the early invade, but the problem is...
And especially in this case where he lost his flash, now he loses what? Like, he's gonna lose at least a full wave at the tower.
Yeah, for sure. And even Leona is a stronger champion than... Oh, there's a gank going top.
Uh-oh. Castle. Oh, he gets stunned up, so it's not like he can even try to buffer the twisted advance underneath the turret, man.
I'll try to come when I can. Like, that's all you can do.
Engage once again, coming out from the Immortals bottom lane as Ole leads the charge. Yon and Core continuing their disengage as the heal is used. Nice deadly flourish from Yon to lock up Tactical, who's down to 100 HP. And Ole's got to try to keep him protected here. Meanwhile, topside, that's going to be a 2v2 up there as well. Ole knocked up into the air while the stun on Castle coming out from Impact here with a slicing. Maelstrom might turn into a kill. Ole going to sidestep deadly flourish here in the bottom lane at the same time as Impact misses that shuriken. Castle gets away back underneath the turret and Tactical and Ole going to be doing the same thing. Team Liquid made 2 moves in 2 places, but no kills coming out. Immortals evade the assault. And Umpty's starting up the grubs at the same time, but hold on, wait a second. Armeo coming down to try to stop him. Armeo is level 6, Umpty only now level 5. Twisted advance into the flash to immediately try to leave because Mask is also showing up and Castle is following right behind. Flash for the lockup. Umpty's trying to get away, but it ain't gonna work. Mask is on the board for Immortals. APA trying to come in and get one back, and he is gonna find the kill on Castle, but now he drops a double kill back over to Mask and Immortals. With being ahead in the tempo, you can see he's halfway to level 8. Umpty not even that far on his own progression towards just level 7, but Umpty will be able to secure the first Drake of the game thanks to the protection.
But you also kind of have to be there to protect the die.
Yeah.
Ooh, Impact wanting to maybe have a chance to fight this one out as Umpty shows up. They're going to try to focus Armeo down first, and yes, they got him. Impact going to be kept alive with a battle dance. Armeo ends up getting the kill thanks to the plan.
Time here, then getting in on both of them, gets the ulti down on 2. Umpty arrives, and
Flourish here so far, as we don't have any neutral objectives to fight over for the next 3 minutes. So instead, we're going back into the top lane as APA is the target, and Immortals are going to commit an extra teleport up here to guarantee that they get the kill, and Mask is going to take. And it looks like that's exactly what we're getting as Team Liquid will pick up their second Drake of the game. So first 2 going there very fast at neutral objectives, so Armeo is having no issue with this one whatsoever. That's going to get secured as now Ole
did start with that first blood, was able to get another kill, but they are putting pressure on him, and so much gold has been successfully donated over to the Corki that he's getting strong.
Yeah, now a nice big engage coming out from Team Liquid. They aren't going to kill anybody here just yet, but Armeo is going to get shut down. Curtain call. 4th shot, not going to find it, but the deadly flourish locks up Ole right when it looked like
TL going to be pushing that tower on top side as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is just about really bad fight for them.
Uh-oh. Impact is
Wrong
not in
side
a
down.
very good spot right now. I don't really think he lives this in any world. We'll see if he can get any kind of value out of it.
So what do you think are the next steps here for Immortals? You talk about them maybe not having enough patience. What would you like to see them get done in the next kind of 5 minutes if they were to try to win this game?
I mean, even though I think they were in a good spot, but because of the previous play, they were kind of even now, but they're still in a decent spot for them to win the game. So they just have to wait for their Corki item spike and the Zyra item spike. They still have a Herald. So this Herald, they just have to give it gracefully and try to aim for the next dragon fight. Use the Herald to
response or get the free tower from it, and that can hopefully get them the first setup.
Okay, Ole's going in after Umpty here. Armeo hanging around behind him, but now APA is also nearby. Ole's got to be a little bit careful. Leona no longer has the Eclipse, no longer has the Aftershock. no longer welcome in the Team Liquid jungle. As Yon opens up the curtain call, gonna try to put those bullets into Mask. Fourth shot, ain't gonna find him. But the Maokai ulti into the quickness, ready for the follow-up here. Deadly flourish from long range, and APA brings in the cannons to get it done.
That great, but hopefully they can try to get some towers here.
Castle's driving the Uber.
He's going to be so far ahead of the team, though, and Corky's
Yeah,
not there.
he's really far forward. The Herald should be able to finish off the turret. Impact coming around from behind. The slicing Maelstrom cuts Tactical to pieces, and Armeo goes right with them. Boys, we aren't going to get a dragon fight at all because Team Liquid just wiped Immortals off the map. Yon's going fire and kaboom! One.
But you're driving the Herald past the rest of your team, forcing yourself to commit to this play when your mid laner, your strongest person that you donated all this gold to, isn't even...
Yeah. I don't know, just refocus because the game is still not lost. They have a really good comp. They managed to get the dragon even after that. They have 2 tiers.
Oh, but we're not done. Now it's more problems for Immortals as Ole is going to be here on the front line, soaking up all the damage. Impact into the middle. The slicing Maelstrom's going to claim the first. Castle trying to disrupt the back line, going after Yon as APA. Kites out Mask, looking to hit him with a calling, but it ain't going to work because Mask gets the kill. Castle still trying to find Yon. Not going to work out. Umpty ready to lock him down here with a twisted advance as the Mega Nard just buys a couple of more seconds. Yon needs to reload the damn gun. One more magazine might just do it. The deadly flourish, point blank. He flashes the wall up and he gets it as Impact finishes. But then as soon as it breaks away from him, it's off to the races.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, you just cannot afford sir, one jungle camp. Just one.
Just one int. Yeah. Please, just one guy. Don't ward and face check to answer the wave here in top. As Umpty walks in front of everybody on Immortals. Needs to be a little bit safer there. Twisted advances back towards the Zyra plant to go for the iframes, keep himself a little bit healthier. But the curtain call is ready to go once more. Ole trying to escape. Where's the fourth shot? Don't even need it here just yet. Impact going in for the engage. He pops the Zhonya, staying alive as Armeo is down. A nice deadly flourish. KazaLoLLCShighlights with a grand entrance over the wall to finish the job. Impact might have died, but it's still a 2-for-1 trade for TL. Is looking to make Immortals crumble again. They're pushing into the base. There is no contest here for the tier 3 turret in mid lane. That inhibitor's gonna drop right after 6,500 gold lead. Immortals just trying to defend whatever they can here, but with the inhibitor gone, Matt.
Well, like I'm like an even level as them.
You can have the same amount of gold as KazaLoLLCShighlights.
Yeah, you have KazaLoLLCShighlights economy.
For sure?
I think so. I think so.
For sure? Okay.
Let's say because like +1 champion just will bring like so much more tankiness, so much more crowd control. So yeah. Well, I hope I can do that.
I was gonna say after this, it might just be a 5v5 again because right now, Immortals just lost another man. TP coming in from both sides as Mask makes his entry into the fight first, but now he's got to be careful because Impact and Core are coming to hunt him down. Umpty, you can see the Zeke's convergence. He was using the ulti to keep Immortals zoned away as the tier 3 turret falls in the bottom lane. Now the inhibitor is next in Team Liquid's sights. They might not even need the Baron. Looks like they are going to back away for now. They did
just get that Baron for us, or they're going to just try to force something
here we go.
Like just now.
All right, we got the TP coming in as Yon has to try to get away, but Castle's right behind him. Yon walked into a trap, but APA has already killed off Mask. Armeo dies right beside him. Nice big ulti coming in from the Gnar. Castle doing everything he can to keep this game going, but it's a double kill for APA before we get shut down at 3 for 2. Favors TL. The Nexus is under pressure, and Impact's getting another kill. Castle is on the run, the only man left standing. The Gnar trying to get away, but I don't think it's gonna work. They got the damage. They'll take him out. A double kill for Impact. The ace for Team Liquid. And there's just not enough time. There's not enough turrets. There's not a way for Immortals to bring it back now. There's still 10 seconds before anybody comes back alive. TL, this second game was a little bit closer than that first one, but it ain't gonna matter anyway. Team Liquid's undefeated match streak continues as they defeat Immortals 2-0.
It was a good Hail Mary there from Immortals, that final attempt to flank